Hey guys, so today we are talking about 5 reasons why you should trust fashion bloggers.
What's up guys, welcome back to gentslounge. I'm George, this is Blake. If you have not hit that subscribe button yet, hit that right now. We are here every week talking about men's lifestyle, fashion, and everything in between. And today we are following up our 5 reasons you shouldn't trust fashion bloggers video with 5 reasons that you should.
Okay, so the last time we were kind of negative, but negative, it was constructive criticism to our peers. But there's also the guys who we really admire and who are really doing good things with their fashion blog or with their Instagram or YouTube. And we just feel like we should also acknowledge those type of guys.
So number 1 on the list, the people you should trust don't do a ton of sponsored content. Granted, if you're doing this for a living, you gotta do sponsored content in some way, shape, or form, but do it with brands you love, do it with brands you like, and don't do it every video, every picture. If you look at gentslounge page, there's probably 1 sponsored post out of every 7 or 8 photos we do, and probably even 7 or 8 videos that we do. So we don't do a ton of sponsored content, and we still figure out a way to survive and make money. So you don't have to do every paid gig that comes your way. You can say no to things. It's not very hard.
No, it's actually quite easy. I think, like George said, a quarter of our work is sponsored, but the other 3/4 are just George and I coming up with creative ideas and ways that we could deliver our advice towards you. You know, like we're not like trying to sell you everything that we're wearing, you know?
Yes, but some of you guys complain about that. We don't link every single one of our outfits in the video, but then when we talk about the brands that we're wearing, then it's too salesy. So it's, you know, you guys are tough to please. Let's just be honest here. But no, like when you do a sponsored video, you should either, one, you should obviously love the brand you're working with, know that they make a quality product, but also be able to use that product and still provide good information.
All right, guys, and number 2 on the list is the fashion bloggers that you should trust are into the styles that they actually preach.
Yes, guys, this is actually so hard to kind of weed through, but I mean, kind of look at the unsponsored post that your favorite fashion blogger is doing, and chances are what he's wearing or she's wearing in those is probably what they actually like and wear on a regular basis. And I mean, even I've been on press trips for wines with fashion bloggers that are like, you know about this wine? Oh yeah, I'm not really a big wine fan.
Yes, dude.
I'm like, I love this wine. And then I see the next post like, this is my favorite Chardonnay of all time. I was like, this is the first Chardonnay you've ever even
Guys,
drank.
I mean,
it's so frustrating.
Yeah, and this is wine. I've been on trips with people that are actually like a suited trip, a brand in Italy, and they have no acknowledgement about the brand. They have no idea the history of the brand, the heritage. And I'm not saying like they should know that, but they should know a little bit about like the type of suit they're wearing and why we're actually going on this press trip, you know, and
do a little bit of research.
Yeah, and I feel like they're just promoting the brand because 1, they're getting a free trip, and 2, they're getting paid. All right, guys, and up next, most of us fashion bloggers have actually been fashion bloggers for 4 to 5 to 6 years.
Yes, guys, and it's not to say that we're any better than some guy starting right now today, but we have learned a lot over the years. So we might be wearing different clothes than we were 5 years ago, but we've also learned a lot about tailoring, kind of how things should fit together, pattern mixing, just things that, you know, when you're first learning style, you kind of get a grasp of it.
Yes.
But I feel like we have a way better handle on it 6 years later than we did, you know, when we started.
I mean, we've had those trials and tribulations and however you want to call it, but we've made our mistakes and learned from it.
Right, guys. I mean, even the younger fashion bloggers that are starting out, they might actually be better references for your average everyday style because they are actually doing it now. They own they paid for all their own clothes. They're not doing sponsored content. So like the guys that are 5K, 10K,
yes,
they like, it's real and like honestly real inspiration for kind of the normal average guy.
I mean, if I could be honest, I actually reference a lot of the micro influencers who are like the 10K, 5K type of guys because I feel like they're honest about their opinion and their look. All right, guys, and this is a good segue into our 4th topic, which is even though we get clothes for free, we've tested out each of these items and we've like stood behind it.
Yes, guys. So we do get clothes for free. We do wear stuff that maybe we wouldn't have tried elsewhere, but it is just to give you guys inspiration. Like, yeah, this is probably not going to be the first choice of suede jacket that I get because one, I'm not really that big of a suede jacket guy. I've kind of become one because of this jacket. So we've tried out a ton of different brands. We've got to test them out, which is why, you know, when we say these are the best 5 dress shirts, it's because we've tried 50 dress shirts, and these are the 5 at every price point that we actually like.
And we know the bad ones.
I can link to that video down below.
Yes.
But, you know, when you really want to look at a fashion blogger and what is actually good or something you can trust that they like, look at the unsponsored posts. Like, look at what they're posting when there's no hashtag ad at the end.
If they even post something that's non-sponsored.
Right. And look what brands are tagged. Like, I guarantee in my photo, you're going to see this hat, these t-shirts, Mott & Bow jeans, and, you know, this jacket. Like, I wear them in constantly.
This is him every
photos.
day.
So, like, they are actually good brands.
All right, guys. Now, last on the list is that their photos aren't over edited. Okay, so I've seen this with a couple guys where one, like, they look perfect. Their hair, their skin, there's no wrinkles, but also their suit is too crisp. Like, there's no wrinkles in their suit when they're walking. I mean, it's a garment. It's supposed to move a certain way. If you're wearing linen, it's supposed to have a slight like wrinkle towards it. But if it's too perfect, that means it's over edited. That means the item is not gonna look the way it is.
Right, guys. I mean, you got to look at the items on the shelf and in real life. That if it looks like an editorial photo in a magazine, that's probably not why you're following a fashion blogger. Like, if you wanted to see GQ photos, you would just read GQ. But, you know,
George and I, George just posted a photo of me last week, and I was a little upset because my photo was, my outfit was totally wrinkled. But then he made a good point, was that I'm wearing linen. So linen is, I mean, it's beautiful and it's lightweight, but it freaking wrinkles like that, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, you're gonna notice every wrinkle on there because you're looking at you. Like, when I look at photos of me, I'm like, ooh, that one piece of fabric is out of place. But for the majority of people in real life and even in photos, you're not gonna, like, you notice the worst things about yourself.
Yes.
So remember that, guys.
I mean, I do notice the worst things about you.
Thank you, yes. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up the video. That was 5 reasons why you should trust fashion bloggers. You know, we do try to give the best advice possible, and we do try to make, you know, the best educated decisions to what to show you and how to show you it. So I hope this was interesting for you. I hope this was helpful. Hope this gave you a little bit of insight. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that right now. Follow us on Instagram @gentslounge, and we will see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.